Hi, I'm 18 years old and I am white and I'm from England. I really like comedy films. I don't really watch that many, but I really like them because there are so many films out there that are really, really sad and depressing and tense and scary that it's really nice when you find a comedy film that really is really uplifting and is really funny and it makes you really happy rather than a bit confused and a bit scared. um, Comedy film wise, I really like 17 again. That's got some really comic moments in there. I also really like What to Expect When You're Expecting, and I also like Bad Neighbours. Um, I think in a comedy film, you've just got to make sure that you have really, really skilled performers. So, not just necessarily actors, but performers who can really, really do the jokes justice, do the characters justice, and just come off each other really, really well. Because it doesn't matter how good of an actor they are, if they don't have comic timing and if they don't put believable portrayals across as the characters, then it's not going to be a very good film. I think that it needs to be very, very simplistic. I don't think comedy films need to be overly complicated because a lot of it's in the dialogue and it doesn't necessarily have to be majorly fancy or expensive or flashy. So I think nice and normal and just funny would be great. And yeah, I really like ones that I can relate to, obviously, because if you don't get the jokes, then it's not really that funny. But I don't really think that it should just be about relating to one particular group. You should try and think about where your film is being produced and then make sure you have, obviously, jokes relevant to that country.
Hi, I'm Connor. I'm 17 years old, and I would say I enjoy comedy films. Uh, yeah, what I enjoy about them is just how I can sort of just space out for 2 hours, hour and a half, whatever it is, and then not have to worry about anything for that time and just completely immerse myself in this place without having to pay loads of attention because it's normally just straightforward comedy, slapstick, whatever it is whatever it is. So that's quite nice and easy to be able to do that. I also enjoy just how easy they are to get. There are so many comedy films, but then each one's individual in its own way, which is amazing. So you get to watch a bit of something which reminds you of something else. There's like the whole chain there, which I think is just absolutely amazing. In comedy films, I enjoy seeing sort of actors I know or actors I don't expect in them. Like in a Million Ways to Time West, Liam Neeson playing cowboy, to me that's amazing because you just wouldn't put them together, especially in a comedy. And I like little, I would say, sort of throwbacks to what would be classic comedy. So I don't know, when there's throwback to like classic Laurel and Hardy sketches or like sort of Charlie Chaplin. I think that's really amazing. Just a bit meta, which shows like how it all is connected in a way. Teen comedy films, yeah, they're all right. I think there are some really good ones, sort of like Superbad, Not Another Teen Movie. Some of my favourite comedy films. Wouldn't be the first one I go to, but I definitely feel there's a valid place for them. Yeah.
Do you enjoy comedy films?
Yeah,
How old are you?
17.
What do you enjoy about comedy films?
They entertain me, they're amusing, and they make me laugh.
What do you enjoy seeing in a comedy film?
Practical jokes,
Do you like teen comedy films?
sometimes.
Who's your favourite actor in a comedy film?
Kevin Hart.
What about that actor do you like?
He takes risks with his jokes and uses slapstick comedy in his performances.
I like comedy films. I'm 18 years old. I like comedy films because, like, if you're having a bad day, they just sort of cheer you up a bit. And I like seeing people fall over and stuff. And I like teen comedies.
I do like comedy films. They make me laugh. I'm 18. I do like teen
I'm
comedies.
16 years old and I absolutely love comedies. I think they're one of my favourite type of genres of film. When I watch comedy, I love a bit of dark humour, black comedy, also a bit of slapstick sometimes. Teen comedies, I'm impartial. I quite like them, bit of a guilty pleasure maybe, but I'm not a fan of rom-coms, I won't lie. But yeah,